and teaching is my business, and our business today has the most uncommon enchantment. And of all the things that I have taught, which there are hundreds in the business of demonstration, this one enchants my soul the most. It has to do with the medieval times. Now, I want to talk about clothing first, and clothing is a very complicated thing in the medieval times. There are many different styles, okay? Listen to me. Barbarian nomads, they wore clothing of fur, wool, leather, things like that. As you can see over here, he's wearing a leather coat, and he's a long tunic, which was a popular style, but it often advanced to a tighter fitting clothing, such as the tights we have here, which often extended into the feet. And he's wearing the wool sweater, which is also common. And over here we have another fur, a surcoat, you could call it maybe. Knights wore surcoats they had coat of arms, call them, yes? And often leather shoes, which he has on here. Show them your shoes.
Check out them kicks.
Shoes, they're leather. So clothing was very important. I'm not dressed like medieval. I'm not medieval. These are the medieval times dress, right here. Okay, now, as we move on, we're going to talk about many things, including coins, clothing, and swords. What do you expect from medieval times, you know? So we're going to move on over here, and we'll continue with that. Well, again, now we're going to talk about some medieval money, cash money. How did they pay for things? See, now we've got our credit cards. We have our dollar bills. Look, who is this? Hamilton, he's on the dollar bill. Who was on the dollar bill back then? Well, they didn't have dollars. They had coins. They had shillings, pounds. See, look, we have here, as my wonderful assistant will show you, coins. We had, like, things were paid for, like a good cart and horse. You could pay a pound for it. That today is about $2,500. You see, that's how it exchanges. A day's wage for a knight, a good knight, fighting knight. You'd pay him a shilling. Here, a shilling, take it. These things are made of mostly silver, and they're made of bronze. See here, bronze. They're just pounded out, you know. Now you're looking at the coins here. You have the bronze, the silver. That's what they're made of back then. And nowadays they're made of cheaper materials, but back then that's all they had. That's what it was really worth. Silver, bronze. And they had the pictures on them. You see, you got Washington on here. This is a quarter. Back then they had kings. And if you're important, you got on the coin. You see? So, you know, back then you could get a penny. It was about $10. That's 1 day's of cheap labor. So, opposed to the knight who got the shilling, the penny is given to the cheap laborer. So you can see kind of the exchange of money here going on. And now we're gonna move on to more things here. Indeed, better things. Stay there.
I get hot and thirsty riding a skateboard. Me too. This is a job for Kool-Aid. Hey, Kool-Aid!
Oh yeah, Kool-Aid's here, bringing you fun. Kool-Aid's got thirst on the run. Get a big, wide, happy ear to hear Kool-Aid's my style.
Tastes great. Our friend's cool. Our friend's Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid brown soft drink mix.
Oh yeah.
Hello there! You scared me a little bit. I was just playing a little jig for you. You know, like discos or something, Little Wayne. On another note, well, in medieval times, in the spare time, when men and women had a break in their activities, they liked to do things like chess. They played chess, they bowled, they did the odds like gymnastics, and they also wrestled. And you see here, checkers. Chess. Just playing yourself. Hey, brother! Come on, alright, so we got a few wrestlers here. We talked about recreation, right? Right? Yes, we did. So this is what they do, a little, fighting, huh? Rough them up a little bit. See? Look at this. Look at them go. Alright, you ought to get you. Oh, whoa! Hey! Whoa! Whoa! Okay, here. Here we have a market set up. Just like medieval times, a market. When the townspeople would come in every once in a while, they bring in their fine cloths, their wools. See? You wanna buy a wool cloth? She put down her shillings, things to pay with, right? They have the fruits, potatoes, wool, fur, and then also in the big ones. See, in the big ones they had things like acrobats here. Entertainers would come, and trained animals, and also people like the sword craftsmen. They bring the swords and they sell them to people. So it's just like markets today. You just sell everything you got and you bring it to the market.
Medieval dance!
How you doing again, huh? Okay. Also in medieval times were important guilds. My friend over here, my friend Molly. She's gonna tell you a little bit about guilds. Good stuff. Listen to her, huh?
Guilds began to dominate the business world. Merchants realized that more could be accomplished in groups, so they banded together to form guilds. Guilds formed for bakers, butchers, grocers, millers. In fact, nearly every trade had its own guild. Standards such as weights and measures evolved from the guilds, and searchers would inspect shops to...
Alright, boring! Come on! Listen, boring, right? Am I right? Yes. Okay, over here. You have Bakers Guild? So the bakers, they went together. They talked about what they want to do, and they could accomplish more as a group. Same with the butcher, they cut their meat, and the blacksmith over here hammers out great swords are made in medieval times. They're great. Really, they are. So guilds are very important to us. And things such as like unions today, that's where they came from. Be thankful. Medieval times. It's the best.
My mind it reeks and sick all and I